Hello YouTube, it's me again, and today I'm going to do a video where I play with some of my makeup. I'm not going to be using the makeup that, well, I might be using some of it, but I'm generally not going to be using the makeup I use in my makeup dates where I'm trying to pan stuff. This is just some of the other things in my makeup collection that I wanted to try today. So, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start off with foundation. I'm going to use this Rimmel Clean Finish foundation in Soft Ivory. It comes with a cute little spatula. I'm just going to apply it with my hands, give it a little bit of a stir. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work, but we're going to see what happens. Oh, this is kind of cool. Well, we'll see if that's enough. My sister generously donated this foundation to me because she said it didn't work for her. So we'll see if it works for me. I think it's a pretty good color match. I'm usually in like the light ivory colors anyway. And it seems to be doing just fine. Have a look in my compact here and just make sure. My nose is doing some flaky thing and I'm not sure why. But it looks like I got everything all nice and blended. Okay, and since I'm using foundation, I'm going to have to set it with a powder, and that powder today is the Rimmel Stay Matte in transparent. Because I'm using a Rimmel foundation, why not use a Rimmel powder? And I kind of had chosen this one for my next, well, the powder and the foundation I've kind of chosen for my next face products, because I do know that my current one, my e.l.f. Tinted moisturizer, will eventually run out. I mean, every time I use it I can see where it's getting lower in the tube, because there is a clear part in the tube that you can kind of see. So okay. Alright, so there's that. I'm also going to be using, for cheek products, is my Milk Makeup Stick in Lip and Cheek. And I believe this is just like a little sample size dealy bopper, because there is not a lot of product in here, as you can tell. But it is quite pigmented, so I don't really need to use a lot of this. I was kind of messing around with this the other day and got the right amount on one cheek, and then the other cheek was really bright and in your face. And I might have to go double check this after the video's over, but I think we're okay. But since I've used it now on my cheeks, I don't think I'm going to be using it on my lips. I am going to dust a little powder over the top of it. And instead of using the powder I've been using, I'm just going to use one of the blushes out of my little Sephora palette. I'll probably just go with the pinkier of the two. Kind of going by feel here, but I'll pick up my compact, and yes, because it does look like I've got quite a bit on that side. Yeah, I really got too much on. So do a little bit more blendy. The one side looks pretty okay. Okay, they're getting a little bit more even now. that side is still a little bit too... This is where powder comes in. See, this is why I'm terrible at blush here. Okay, that's better. Like I said, I will do some final touch-ups after the video. Okay, and now we'll get on to eyes. I don't have a different primer, and besides, I'm pretty okay with using the one I've been using, so we're just going to carry on with that. The one I've been using is just this concealer palette, which I think I might be done with the color I'm using. Quick update, the top one there. By the end of the year, because it's really... Oh, I wanted to put highlighter on. Oh, well, we'll do that here in a bit. By the end of the year with consistent use, and I do consistently use it, so hey. And I am going out later today, so we'll see if I decide I like this look. Well, I've done something similar in the past, but I think this one's going to be a little bit darker. Okay, done with the concealer. We'll let that sit for a bit while I find a brush I like. Well, I think that one might work the best. The highlighter I've been using, is this MUA Undress Your Skin highlighter. It is technically pink shimmer, but I bought mine before they started naming things, so mine doesn't actually have a name on it. But I do like this highlight. I like the pink shimmer. Okay, here we go. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, because now I need to use it to set my concealer so it doesn't look quite so crazy when I start putting actual eyeshadows over it. Again, similar steps I do when I'm using my everyday makeup. Blend that all in. And if it's a little shimmery from the pink highlighter, I don't think I'm gonna mind. Okay. Got that all set up. And now I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to put black eyeshadow all over my eyes. Yeah, I know, this is going to sound kind of scary, but I am going to layer some stuff over top of it. So I'm using the black from my MUA palette here. And this is supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked palette, which apparently is being discontinued, or so I hear. But for those of you with access to it, there you go. And I am going to build it up into my crease because I do want the black to show a little bit. So that's what I've got so far. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye the same. this is also kind of what I do when I'm experimenting with new eyeshadow looks, is I just kind of mess around on days I don't have to go anywhere. Like I said, I do have to go somewhere today, but it's not to work. It's just kind of out shopping. Well, I mean work as in it's a meeting. It's not a professional meeting where it's going to decide the rest of my career kind of thing. It's just a meeting to keep me informed as to what's going on. I'll go ahead and blendy, blendy, blend. Make that edge a little softer. Okay. And now we'll commence with the layering. I've shown you this guy before. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Halo Walkers. It is a very bright bluish holographic kind of thing. It does not work for me as a highlighter, although unless I get overly creative with my makeup it might, but not if you want something natural. So what I'm going to do is just pat it all over my lid. And I think the black makes it stand out more, which is what I'm loving. But you definitely, or I rather like it better layered over another eyeshadow rather than just on its own, because it can be kind of patchy just on its own. So if you have something underneath it, it looks a lot better and stands out more. There, like that. See? Less black, more shimmery. Okay, carrying on. Silver will be silver that I use in my Sephora palette there. The one with the almost perfectly circle dip in it. That is what we'll be using. I suppose I could use the actual highlighter for this, but that seems like a little bit too much. Too much. Now I did not bring a black eyeliner with me, but I think that would be like the best solution. But instead, I do still have that black shadow, so we're gonna pop that underneath after I do my waterline, which is just with a nude pencil that I'm getting rid of after this year. I'm actually surprised how good I'm getting with this, about doing my waterline without shoving the pencil into my eye or having to contort my eye, contort my face any more than necessary. Okay, now we'll go ahead and do some eyeshadow eyeliner. Maybe pick up some of the accumulation I've got here in the bottom of the pan. Okay. It's all coming together. Well, I knew it was going to be really dark once I pulled out the black, and I think you guys also kind of knew that that was going to happen. Okay, So I'll put away some of my stuff so I know where I'm at, know what step I'm at, what I've been doing. Okay. Now I have switched over to using my Wet n Wild wax pencil, but today I think I can go dark with my Ardell Brow Building Fiber Gel in Soft Black, which I used forever until I decided, oh hey, maybe I should use this thing instead, because it's an older thing. So just like that. I'm also just going to use the same two mascaras I've been using. It's the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara and the Rimmel Wonder Lash Waterproof. So I'll just go ahead and pop those on, and then we'll get to lips, which I am going to be doing something different. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear that out specifically, but we're going to try something new and different just because that's what this video is been about. I'm sorry if it's rather boring watching me apply mascara, but I don't really want to talk while I'm doing it because I put myself in the eyes with my mascara wand even when I'm not talking to the camera, YouTubes, whatever. Okay. And then I usually go back and do a second coat with my Wet n Wild Top Lash Mascara. I don't know if it's necessary, but that's what I like to do. Okay. So there's the mascara done. I am going to line my lips because I am trying to use up this lip liner, and I don't really have a whole lot of choices for lip liner. I mean, I basically have got this one, which is a nude, or I've got a ridiculously bright pink, which the ridiculously bright pink is definitely not going to work because I've got either a lavender lipstick or B, a lip gloss that looks like this. I think I might be going with the lip gloss, but we're going to try the lipstick with the lip gloss over the lipstick to see how that works first, and then I might change it later. Okay, so this is a Barium Cosmetics lipstick lip paint in 129, which is like pale lavender, I believe. And then this is a Gosh Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade 0075. So here we go. I'm not sure if it did anything. Probably because they're both similar colors, but it did give me a nice shine. Okay. So we're gonna set it with some NYX Dewy Finish finishing spray. And I did remember to bring Q-tips, so I can at least clean up my mascara for you. There. Okay. And this is pretty much going to be it. Like I said, I might change my lip color throughout the day, which is typical. But otherwise, thank you for watching this. Thank you for playing with your makeup with me. I hope you have fun with your makeup as much as I do. And I'll see you next time. Bye.